Hey guys, I'm James Dennis. I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina. I've lived here my whole life. I'm 22 years old. I've got a twin brother, an older sister, and two little adopted sisters from China. Um, it's been fun growing up with two adopted little sisters, and I might get to share that some other time. But today I wanted to share a verse that's been impactful in my life. Um, really since I've given my heart to Jesus and I was back in middle school, but I always kind of find myself drawn back to this verse, especially when I'm going through hard, dark times. But it's from Hebrews, and it's chapter 4, verse 16, and it goes, "Therefore, let us draw near with confidence to the throne of grace, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in times of need." Um, Times of need, I've been in many places of times of need. And, when we're in those dark places, it's hard to rely on God sometimes. And we tend to stray, or we might go and rely on something else that we think might be best for us. But recently I found myself in between jobs, and I really didn't know where I was headed. And it was kind of hard to see what my future may be. And ended up coming back to this verse, and it says to draw near to the throne of grace. And that's something that we all need to be reminded of, is that God gives us unlimited grace, and that once we get grace, we're humbled, and that we're able to pour that grace out into others. And so I started doing that, and I ended up scoring another job, and everything's great again. I'm not in a time of need. But it also reminded me that when I am in a time of need, that I shouldn't rely on other things. I should rely on God, being humble. The last point I want to make is about hard work. And for me, hard work's always been, you do the best of your ability. And sometimes when we're in times of need, it's hard for us to work as hard as we can. Sometimes we can turn lazy. We can go in different directions and not work as hard. But if we work as hard as we can for God, He always shows us grace, and He gives us opportunities. And so the harder you work, the more opportunities you get. And when you rely on God, He'll give you grace, and you can share that with others. Thank you.